Well, I think there's two folds to that answer. One, we knew as a coaching staff, I knew we had a solid team. I knew we had some depth and we had some experience and stuff. So I certainly expected us to play well and expected us to win the game, and we had those opportunities. But a little bit of luster's taken off that, obviously, the way Chattanooga beat Jacksonville State this past week. So, my suspicions are correct. Is we're better than what people thought they were. Maybe Jacksonville's not as good as they thought they were. And so with all that being said, we're still 0-1 and looking for our first win this week. You look at those games like this. One, you're 0-1, so you certainly can't look at it as a trap game or anything like that because you're trying to get your first win. We're looking at these next 4 home games as kind of a playoff run for us because you're going to have to play well here at home to continue any type of playoff aspirations at the end of October. You make most of your improvements from game 1 to game 2. Our schedule's interrupted a little bit with this open week, so we had 4 hard days of full pads practice last week. We had to correct some things, but continue to tackle and get better. So that's the way we're going to try to approach this: is that you play to dominate your opponent, no matter who you're playing. You play to get better week to week. You play to get yourself, get your first win of the season. So obviously we have a lot to play for, but we've got to. I expect us to perform well on Thursday night. I expect us to come out after a week off and not have any cobwebs from the week before. The 2 redshirt freshman tackles, Matt Axline and Charles Sweeten, although they did make mistakes, it was their first start and they were going against what has been perceived as all conference OVC players, and they held their own. They made some mistakes, but it was a good game to build on and go from. So that was encouraging. Offensively, Quentin Sims, his first game for the Skyhawks, made some plays for us. I think you'll continue to see him grow as part of the offense. And using Jason McNair in the multitude of ways of getting the ball in his hands, receiver, running back, etc. We'll continue to go that direction offensively. Defensively, there was Jarvis McCann did some good things for us in his first, it was his first action. But besides that, it was some older guys that playing over there. So. There was not a whole lot of surprises. What had been transpiring in practice, came to light during the game. First of all, you start when you're up. You have a chance to put them away, and we jump off sides in the third quarter on third inside 1. That's discouraging. That the team has to mature and grow from there. So you settle for a field goal. That's kind of where they started. We had 2 more times where we had them at third down, stopped them, we got personal fouls. Or one time on 3rd and 12, personal foul, extended drive, it was on their scoring drive. Okay, so then you have a chance with 5 minutes left. You're up by 6 points to put 2 first downs together, run 2 minutes, 3 minutes off the clock, punt it probably, but now they got to go 80 yards instead of just 50 yards with under 5 minutes. So. Discouraging offensively. That our philosophy is we want to throw it when we want to, but yet be physical enough to run it when we have to. Okay, and we weren't able to do that. They knew we were going to run it. We knew we were going to run it, and we couldn't get a first down, and we had to punt, give them the ball in midfield. So disheartening is where we had stopped them all night on defense, and in the last drive we got them to 4th down. And had them on 4th and 2. We didn't tackle the running back in the hole. Ran through our arm tackle and extended the drive. And then the quarterback scrambled and got out of the pocket and added on another 10, 15-yard run. So then it just looked like the wind in our, the air in our balloon popped. And we didn't tackle. We didn't line up correctly. We lost all of our composure and our energy in the last 4 plays of that football game, and that's what disappoints me. That again, every game's going to come down to 7, 8 plays, and that game certainly did, and we didn't respond. And I'm not the best team to not win that game, but the team that played the best in the last 5 minutes won the game, and that's Jacksonville State.
Okay.
And then to finish that off, was proud that Derek and the offense responded in the last 6 plays of the 2-minute drive, and gave us a chance to win. There was a couple of things we could fix that would have saved a second here or there. Receiver running the precise route instead of just kind of rolling in some things. We probably get out of bounds with clearly 1 second on the clock. And even with all that being said, there's been some controversy with some pictures and stuff that showed time on the clock on the last drive. So I would like to see Cody Sandlin go out there and kick that field goal, and I like our chances. Yeah, no question. There was for 3.5 quarters. I thought we, dominate's too strong of a word, but we certainly were in command of that football game, and we never were pressed. The one time we actually got pressed was, there in the last 5 minutes, and we didn't respond good. So that's concerning. That's learn how to finish games, and you got to give Jacksonville credit because I think last year they won like 5 games in the fourth quarter.